Що там написано? Ми хотім, що ми хотім?
Russian soldiers are taken prisoner by Ukraine's 3rd Army Corps. They were captured without deploying a single infantryman, using only ground drones and unmanned aerial vehicles.
We came up against a heavily fortified area, and there was no way to break through with manpower or assault tactics. So the decision was made to use kamikaze drones.
The mission took place last summer, but details have only now emerged after Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy described it as an unprecedented operation.
For the first time in the history of this war, an enemy position was captured using only unmanned platforms, UAVs and drones.
On this section of the front line in Ukraine's Kharkiv region, Ukrainian forces needed to seize Russian positions to secure supply and evacuation routes and establish a defensive post. 2 infantry assaults had already failed.
After the initial first drone struck their dugout, the Russian soldiers quickly found a piece of white paper.
Що там написано? Ми хотім, що ми хотім?
When the second drone approached, the soldiers ran out holding a handwritten surrender sign.
Our robot took them prisoner without firing a single shot. The infantry moved into the position and secured the fortified area.
Nearly a year later, the technology behind Ukraine's unmanned systems has advanced even further. Ground-based robotic systems are currently performing a wide variety of tasks on the front lines. First and foremost, logistics such as delivering ammunition and supplies. It is not an infantryman carrying supplies under fire and putting himself in danger, but a robot. The second important task and function of these robots is the evacuation of the wounded. UAVs also perform combat missions. For example, a robot like this can hold a position on its own for several days, while the operator controlling it remains in a relatively safe location under cover, rather than on the front lines. According to the Ukrainian military, Russian forces are also using ground-based robotic systems, but on a smaller scale.
We have seen their systems in action. There are significantly fewer of them than Ukrainian robotic platforms, but that does not reduce the risk that they could scale up production.
Ukrainian forces say the next step is integrating artificial intelligence into these systems. They say they are already testing AI platforms capable of operating independently, navigating, identifying targets, engaging in combat, and returning autonomously. But the prospect of AI-driven combat systems also raised ethical question about allowing machines to take life and death decisions on the battlefield.